Okay, so to do our erosion experiment this week, to look at how water can cause erosion, you're going to need dirt. I have mine in just a pan here because I'm doing it up on my porch. You can also just do this in your backyard if you want to and not have to worry about a pan. You're going to need some things that are larger, like larger rocks and stones. I have some pretty ones here that I had, but any rocks from your backyard or from the street will work. And then finally, we're going to need water because that's what's going to cause the erosion. So these things are going to let us be able to see erosion actually happening and see how larger boulders or larger particles tend to be left behind and the smaller ones tend to get washed away. So we'll get started. Okay, so my dirt is a little wet here so that I can make it into the shapes that I want to. So what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to make one side to be higher and then make it get lower down, kind of like the side of a mountain or a hill. So this is going to be like the side of our mountain that our water is going to run down. Now, I'm going to add some of our larger boulders into our landscape to see how that affects our erosion. So you can push them further in, you can have them out, you can make a little row of them. Just play around with it, and you can do this more than once to see how different things work. Now, we're going to take our water and pour it in to watch our erosion happen. Now, you should be able to see that places where we had the rocks, they kind of sunk in and stayed further around, while other things got washed down to the bottom. And if you go and actually look at what got washed down, it's mostly the really smaller, finer particles, and the larger pieces, especially our boulders, were kept up top. So this is basically showing you that the smaller, lighter particles are the ones that end up getting washed away first. Now that doesn't mean that the larger ones can eventually, but they're usually not the first things to get washed away.